y'all? Oh crap, this up. Right. What's up, y'all? This is Outdoorsman. Alright, there we go. I can actually see. So, this is stealth camp I'm filming. Um, it'll mostly come out next Friday, seeing as today's Friday. First off, I want to give a shout out to all the Houston people. We know what you're going through. We had Ida, Laura, Zeta, Delta, tornadoes, and, just bear with the linemen. They can only do what they're told, and a lot of it comes from the higher ups, you know what I mean? You can't just, I see a pole messed up. There's so many things that have to be done in order to get that power back going. So people out in Houston, the people in Louisiana, which we know what you're going through, so don't fret. Hopefully CenterPoint Power will get you back going. Oh man, it's a hot one tonight, y'all. It's like leaving the house, it was like 96, and I think it's in the 80s right now, and at least the humidity dropped down. And I switched my whole plans for this stealth camp because it was supposed to rain. The minute that it gets dark, now there's 0% chance of rain, so go figure. So what sucks is I've been wanting to do, there's a place around my local area for the July storefront challenge set by Tom in a Tent. I wanted to get up. There's a local storefront that I've been checking probably on once a week, that they have this little ladder on the back, and usually it's locked up with a little like gate and lock, but for the past month and a half it's been closed up. I mean, it's been opened up and the little latch has been hanging like this, and that's what I wanted to do tonight, but excuse me, I don't have a freestanding tent, and I didn't quite know how I would have a rain fly up because I can't really peg out my tent on the roof of this local place. So I set out in my mind to get the storefront challenge done super early, but weather conditions, vacation, work, and all that stuff has come into play, and probably next week, come hell or high water, I am going to do the storefront challenge on top of this rooftop on a local business. I'm not going to say the name, but it's local to the Marrero, Gretna, Westwego area. And it's going to be a badass high risk. And this is like going out of, how do I put it? Going out of my comfort zone, to do this. I just need I got to figure out what camp structure I'm going to use on this rooftop, I would really, really, really love to just cowboy camp, but as you can hear the bugs right now, it's pretty rough with the mosquitoes, so I don't want to die with mosquitoes on top of this rooftop. And also, I don't want to get rained out because I can't have a rain fly on my camping structure. So hence, this is why I'm where I'm at right now. So right now, in the morning, I got to get some good thumbnail pictures, but behind me to this way, it's like a band pump station. It's got two buildings. There's a big hole cut in the fence that I explored. There's no... If she's right, she's all right. I'm English, but in the New Orleans area, we have a lot of Spanish and French influences, so, but, so, right behind me, there's an abandoned, like, pump station that has all kinds of valves and like, 45s and 90s and stuff, so, I don't know what this building was behind me, but if you want to, you can check out this video that goes along with this live next Friday. Oh, what's up, Pops? But like I said, I don't know, before y'all showed up, shots out to all my Houston folks and my Texas folks. We know what y'all going through. We dodged a bullet, you caught the bullet. Hopefully next time it can do a circle and it can do a circle in the Gulf and dissipate and not hit everybody. But that would be in a perfect world. But generally, a hurricane or a typhoon's got to hit someone. So I hate to say it, but I'm happy it's not us, and hopefully no hurricanes hit us, because I don't want to have to move out my house because the homeowner's insurance went so high up. Yeah, Houston Sean. And I truly believe that a lot of people in Houston thought, oh, this ain't nothing. This is a category 1. We done seen a million of this. And then it came with winds, and it dumped a whole bucket of rain on it. And then now, before I got on this live, they showed some things about, like Travel and Lyman going there, and supposedly there's a holdup on the pay structure. So CenterPoint, give some of that money out so you can get your people back in, into the power. Also, if Out of Bounds is in here, I'm still trying to source some alligator meat, and probably it'll be a stealth camp or a car camp with me and my dad. And I'll probably do like fried alligator tacos or something like that. If that sounds good to you. But what else I got to say? Oh, what's up, PC? Thank you. You didn't get hit with this hurricane, PC, did you? So today my fishing video came out. Last week a camping video came out. I have about 3 more videos to come out from my let me put the hashtags up. Durr Family Vacation 2024. We explored the hell out of Ponca. I wouldn't say we explored the hell out of, but we spent a day in Branson. We have a wax museum video. We have a Ponca Buffalo River Steel Creek video still to come out. The wax museum video, I'm gonna have to do some hardcore editing, because every second of the damn thing has copyrighted music on it. So I might just have to just scrub the whole audio track from it and just do a voiceover, which I've never done for a whole video. I've done little sections, but that one may come out in a while. And y'all will see a lot of me and my wife's little baby girl Lucy in these videos, because I set out, like my dad Bayou Pete in here, he has a whole cabinet of like video that we'll never see, but I want to make that different. All my family videos, I want to make all my family videos, like, unless it's something weird, I won't post it to YouTube, but like I have that family vlog section. I gotta make a playlist. I've been kicking around the whole time. But like for people that's not in our everyday daily lives, like Michelle's uncle, who's cool as hell, that we'll probably go on a casino trip in September with. It's just a way to check in on our family and catch up on our family adventures. So, a lot of times they don't do real good, but it's to show the rest of my family who's not in my everyday life. So bear with me with the family vlogs. They'll probably never be a Friday drop, because that's my mainline video, but they'll probably be like a Wednesday drop. There was something else I wanted to say. Oh, TV Mo? I'm Breaking Bad, yeah, look. I'm out here in Gear Top Plume Bivvy cooking meth. Oh yeah, special ed. This is my first stealth camp. And I have a whole lot of stealth camps in summertime. Like, some people shut it off at the end of winter, spring, but I camp year round. But right now I have a USB light under this fan, under my phone, and then I have another USB fan that I'm going to use when I go to sleep. So this is my first cell camp with 2 USB fans. But so far, like, as soon as the sun went down, it's dropped the temperature. It's in the 80s, yes. And the lowest it gets is like 79 tonight, which is kind of hot to some people. But it is what it is. I enjoy camping, and I don't want to put a season on it, you know, so. And also, it helps me that I work in the heat, you know, this whole time. Let me show y'all my camp setup. Just bear with me. Don't click out of this stream. It's going to be a little bit shaky, but I need to turn my light towards my tent. And let me show y'all it. So look, just bear with me. PC, Dad, Titumo. Let me show y'all. Oh. I'm sinking in the ground. This sucks. Oh, 1 second, y'all. I'm switching it left. So this is the, if you've been a long time subscriber, it's the Gear Top Flume Bivy, and then the little Eno rain flag like you have, Dad. And then before the night's over, you can see the tail lights on my e-bike back there. I'm gonna pull it under this tarp so it don't get wet. But this little thing is pretty much bomb-proof, you know. But I gotta leave it like this with the tarp so I can have this little air hole right here. Otherwise, I'd probably die in the night. 1 second, y'all. Oh, let me get back to my chair. Oh. Thank you, PC, for thank you, PC. I really had a lot of fun filming that video, and like, though my channel has kind of aired towards the camping side, I don't want to get it twisted, y'all. I still enjoy the hell out of fishing. And like, if you look at that Arkansas fishing video that released today, like PC's talking about, I really enjoy like adventure creek fishing, you know. And I have a couple places around here I want to try out, but as of late we've been having a boatload of rain here, so all the potential creeks to do the creek fishing adventure, oh crap, a bug. Creek fishing adventure, like type fishing things are probably high right now. But it's fun, like up there in Arkansas, like, I don't know, the rocks, it's weird. It's just something that we don't have around here, and it's hard to quantify and put out there. But it's just beautiful. Like, I even shot a video that probably will never be released where I walked pretty much the same route without an even fishing pole in my hand, and I enjoyed the hell out of that, whether it sees a light of day on YouTube or it stays on my computer. It's just fun. I wish we had more creeks like that around here, but overall, I do believe we have a better fishing, you know, we have better saltwater and freshwater fishing here. It just may not be wadeable like the type of fishing I like to do, you know, so. And it's always a bummer when my camping stuff does better and I'll have the most fun in my life doing this badass creek fishing adventure, and then it'll do crappy on the view times, you know. So just, I hope to build a little audience that most people try to do multiple channels, but I don't have enough time in my life to do that. So y'all will probably get like a hiking video one day, a fishing video one day, at least a stealth camping video a month, maybe a gear review or a car camping video. And it's just hard, you know, to stick to one thing. And like, I have ADD, if you ask my wife, and it's hard for me to focus on one thing, you know. So I have many hobbies I enjoy, but just it seems like my camping stuff does better. And like my Temu, I still have it in the plans to go do my Temu, like little mini backpacking trip to the Black Creek and go swimming. but I just gotta find the time, you know, like with a little baby at home. Like today, I'd done some house chores, and then I packed my stuff up, went with my wife to pick up little Lulu Bean, and then got out here, you know. So I just got to find the time, and especially with this new camera, bear with me. I'm trying to bring a little bit more cinematic value to my videos, but it's a slow little process, y'all. Like, it kills me that I have to use like stabilization on the camera and then stabilization on CapCut, and it's still like Cloverfield, you know. That's what kills me. And this last video that came out today, I shot it on my GoPro, and the GoPro has the fisheye lens, which some people hate, like Dylan, but it has that rock steady, you know, where like if you go back 2 weeks, I did a hiking video with my lovely wife, who was a warrior / beast, to just get up out of there and go do a pretty demanding, supposedly easy hike to the Hawksbill Crag. And I watched it the other day just to check it out. And this is with stabilization on the camera and stabilization on CapCut, and it was still jiggly, but it takes a better picture. So it's like, I just got to figure out personally, I got to do more stationary shots with it. Oh crap, just hit me in the face. I got to do more stationary shots with that, with the Sony camera, this one. And just when I do water adventures and fishing adventures, bring my GoPro, you know. It's just, I try to keep things as simple as possible, but as I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel, it just has to get more complicated, because not every camera is good for everything, you know. I'm not going to bring this camera on my paddleboard or in my kayak or wade in the creek like I did in Arkansas. That's when I don't have it with me. Excuse me. That's when I use my GoPro, you know. It's just, and I still feel like this left something to be desired, because another video that might possibly come out on the channel, when we were in Arkansas, we went to, it's a couple miles out of Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and we went to Turpentine Sanctuary, and it's a big cat sanctuary, and it required a lot of zooming, which this can't really get doing, you know what I mean? So it's like, do I eventually get a third camera with a badass zoom for stuff where I gotta get up in there? And I really do have, I have so many pictures of flowers and bugs on my laptop. Like I have this big, like in my heart, I have a big spot for macro. And I feel like just getting a camera for macro, because there's so many, living close to the swamp, there's so many beautiful things that you can get that badass photo or badass video. You just have to get super into it. And this is like the entry-level vlog camera. So eventually, that's down the line, you know, maybe with a badass micro lens. But back to that Turpentine Creek place. So this place, they've then had tigers that ripped people's arm off, killed people. They had people from, they had tigers and lions from Tiger King and Carole Baskin. And they were big on, hopefully you can see, like you go on this little tram ride around it, and they're like, hopefully you can see the animals. If not, we're just going to tell them about it. And yes, I liked the tram ride and all that, but it was kind of depressing hearing how all these people like mistreat all these lions and tigers and stuff. Like some of them were so bad that they couldn't even eat chicken with bones. They had to have Toradol and all kinds of pain relievers. Their back legs were broken, so every night they would put them on a table and try to break them right. Like their bone structure couldn't support them. And this is all like, I'd say rich people, because that's who it is, saying, hey, I want to buy a lion. And then they can't afford or just don't have the know-how to keep them. And then they call this place in Arkansas, hey, do you want this animal? before we let it loose or put it down, and then they take it. And it's like, this lion may not have an eye, this tiger may be missing a paw. But I may make that in a video, but it was depressing. But it was interesting nonetheless, you know. And then I don't know if this is BS or not, but they said that most of or all white tigers can be traced back to the same DNA from the guy way back when who plucked a white tiger out the jungle. I don't know. Look, correct me in the comments if you know otherwise, but this is what the dude at the Turpentine place told us. But also, me and my wife, we put it. I have a big list of places, long-range places to go, middle-range places, and close-range places. And Turpentine Wildlife Sanctuary is a long-range place we want to go. They offer camping, and also they offer glamping. And they said at night, you hear the lions and the servals and everything howling because shit comes alive at night. And like, how cool would that be to camp in a big cat sanctuary? You know, like that's probably up there on the list. Like the thumbnail just would be like, oh, I slept with dangerous animals and stuff like that. Like that would be cool as shit, you know. It's just we gotta find the time, you know. And as Lucy Bean gets older, y'all may start seeing her with adventures on me. You know, I'm trying to build up the not the stamina. I'm trying to build up the balls to go do. I may start at Bayou Signet Park, which is close to the house, and try for an overnight adventure, just me and her, where I just cook for her, hang out with her, play with her, and we'd relax to the tent and see how that goes. And if that goes good, then maybe we'll do more adventures, you know. I can't wait till I have, look, I say cheese and she goes like that, so like, y'all, cheese. I can't wait to have little Lulu Bean on adventures like this. Also, I never knew with the Wax Museum on our vacation, y'all, I never knew I would get such enjoyment of seeing celebrities that I know of. Like, it was the shit. The very first person I seen, one of my favorite people, one of my favorite movies ever, Superbad, Seth Rogen. I had to take a picture with him. It didn't quite, it looks like him, but not like super like him. But I took a picture with him, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Tupac. And the Wax Museum in Branson was pretty badass, y'all. They used to have one in New Orleans. I don't know if it's still around, but it wasn't quite as good as the Branson one. Also, we went to the Branson Aquarium, which wasn't as good as Atlanta, but arguably it's better than the New Orleans one, which in my book and Michelle's book is garbage now. But yeah, overall we put a boatload of miles on Michelle's GMC Acadia. But we had a badass vacation. There was no BS, no arguing, unless it was her mom and dad while me and Michelle wasn't around. But personally, I didn't see any arguing. Every morning I'd get up and cook eggs, sausage, and bacon and stuff. It was a pretty badass vacation, y'all. And already I'm starting to look at for next year whether we go to Kentucky or whether we pick another spot in me and Michelle's favorite state, Arkansas. So, you know, and also coming up, we're in the soft phases of trying to find out what costume me, Michelle, and Lucy wear for Halloween. So this year we're going to try to plan it where I don't miss my brother's party that he has it every year. But I want to go to his party. But it's important to me, Michelle, and Lulu Bean, we want to start our own little family traditions. You know, no offense to any other family traditions, but I think it's important for our little family unit to have its own little family tradition. Sorry, Pete, but we're going to try to do trunk or treat and try to go to your party, because I know you would like to see us and Lulu Bean there. Also, once again in soft phases, me, Wifey, and Lulu Bean are probably going to take a little 3, maybe 4 day vacation around Thanksgiving, and we're probably gonna go to Chushomingo State Park, which is at like the tail end of the Appalachian Mountain Trail. And every day on my YouTube Mississippi camping page it pops up, so that's probably another video coming up. But yeah. How anybody in the audience, how is the audio coming out? Because I have a fan down below the phone with a light facing up at me just to cool me off. Is it messing up the audio, Dave? Also, I've been meaning to go out and film a catfishing video. I want to do that. And also I want to go carp fishing, maybe a carp fishing and catch and cook. So many years ago at Lafayette Park, I hooked probably a 20-pound carp, and like usual, I didn't have the right gear for him. But this time, I want to set up maybe 4 or 5 poles, have them with the pole holders like this, and I'm gonna make sure to have a net, and maybe I'll do a catch and cook carp, at Lafayette Park or at Gretna Park. That's one of the things in my list. And also, I owe my mom what was I gonna say? I owe my mom a crabbing video, not a video, a crabbing trip, and that will probably be, it'll be possibly in Grand Isle or in Jean Lafitte, but it'll be either other. And I'm probably gonna try to get Michelle and Lulu Bean to go with me, and Mom, and have like a big family crabbing adventure. So stay tuned for that, because that video generally does good every year. Also, I've been kicking the can down the road, and I really gotta buckle in because we're running out of time. But I gotta get my mom's little birthday weekend set up. If you look back on my channel, we went to Tickfaw State Park. We went to Grand Isle. We had an Airbnb that was pretty badass. And then we went to this place in Covington that had its own ponds in it. But it's kind of a thing I do for my mom, because she went through hell and back for me, my sister, and my brother. And I feel like I owe it to her. And it makes her day, you know what I mean? And even, it's so funny, y'all, even for my mom's little birthday weekend thing, she still generally cooks breakfast and dinner for us. So go figure. Once a mom, always a mom. Shouts out to you, Mom. I know you've probably been asleep for 3 hours now, but I love you, Mom. But yeah, so I got a lot of video ideas, and just bear with me, y'all. If you're only here for stealth camping, hang out for a little bit, check out some of my other videos, and I guarantee at least once or twice a month I'll have a stealth camping video. Or if you're here for hiking, hang out, because I still have a list of day hikes and overnight hikes that I still want to do. Or fishing, which I ain't been really doing a lot. Maybe I'll get back to fishing with my dad, but he's kind of got on the YouTube thing and does less fishing now. And go check out his stuff, Bayou Pete. Look, it took me a year almost to get to 100 subscribers, and he's pushing it now. I ain't checked it today, but he's close to it. So go check out him, and enjoy this beautiful earth we're blessed with. Oh man, that I had a so when it's summertime, y'all, I generally don't like to whip out the stove, so I buy something that's pre-made. And I had this roast beef and cheddar sub from Walmart, and oh man, it hit the spot. I only donated about this much that didn't have no meat and cheese on it to the possums and the raccoons. But otherwise, the thing was badass, and I would gladly do it again. And it helps me keep less junk in my backpack or on my bike to come and do these stealth camps. I'm more likely to cook something when it's wintertime, But yeah. So thank y'all for showing up to this random live. Thank you, PC, for donating to the channel as usual. You're the #1 helper of this channel. Um, on a side note, I'm still waiting. I ain't checked the tracking, but from the May Stealth Camping Alliance Challenge, there's still some. It's in the mail. He sent. I'm gonna do a unboxing, and then I'm gonna do like a challenge video with me and my dad with the Vegemite from the Aussie 12. And there was something else I wanted to say. Oh no, I guarantee I'm not homeless. I own a home and I live with my wife into another home. I pay $9.70 a month for a 70-year-old shotgun home. I'm definitely not homeless. I enjoy being on the outside, y'all. Mike D. It's relaxing after a long week of hot ass work, Mike D. And this is what I enjoy, whether it be like I said earlier, like fishing or the hiking or camping. It's just something I enjoy, and I like to share with you people on the internet, whether it be through lives or through YouTube. I guarantee I'm not homeless. There was something else I wanted to say. Crap. Hold on, y'all. I always like to get a video of y'all while I'm doing it. Say hi live. Mike D just said I look like I'm homeless, but I guarantee y'all I'm not homeless. And look, this is what I was talking about in the live. The ring light with a fan hit me for some air, and this came with my Sony ZV-1F. It was in a package, and there's my phone. But yeah, definitely not homeless, y'all. I guarantee y'all. If I had the money and the time, I would have me a badass camper van. Then maybe you could call me homeless. But this is once a week. Most of the time, I come and enjoy the outdoors, drink a beer, have some food. Sometimes hang out with my dad and go camping. But no, definitely not home, you know. But anybody out there who's in the live, if you ain't, please subscribe to my channel and help it out. Thank you, Dad. Look, as y'all, my dad right before this on my phone, it's like 90 degrees with 70% humidity, and he has a blazing fire going. So the crazy nut don't fall far from the tree. But yeah, Pops, what say you we film the storefront Stealth Camping Alliance Challenge next weekend, but set by Tom in the Tent? Who knew sending something from Australia would take so long? But I'm a firm believer that Amazon, like one-day delivery, has spoiled us with delivery. But like I said, I will make probably 2 videos with the stuff that shows up from them. Yeah, Pop said he's sitting by the fire and it's 90 degrees. Go figure. Eccentricness falls from the tree. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all for showing up. Like, comment, subscribe. Check this video that'll come out next Friday. And I love and appreciate all of y'all. Especially PC for donating. And I'm still trying to find me some alligator out of bounds to do an alligator stealth camping cook. But yeah, catch y'all on the next one. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all make this possible. Catch y'all on the flip one. I'm gonna go hang out in my tent and enjoy the nature sounds. Love y'all. We going places, y'all. I'm trying to come up with my own little say.